Hey everyone, welcome to James Duff for episode 3 of Humpdays with Monster Mike. Last week we went over our trail doors and heavy duty hinges, and today we're going to be covering our new bump steer eliminator systems, also known as the BS Eliminator.
I always like an excuse to use the poop emoji.
Yeah, disgusting. Well, before we dive into the BS Eliminators, did you guys see the Bronco at Bear Jackson last weekend bring $650,000? Sounds like a new record to me.
Yes, the build was a charity fundraiser by the Brian Blaney Foundation, I cannot say that name, for Alzheimer's research. They loaded it with the best tech to make sure they got the top dollar, including the best suspension around.
Hey, T-Rex arms, Street 4-Link, and our new MS 2020 shocks, just to name a few of our latest and greatest products, were on this Bronco, done by Gateway Broncos. 750 horsepower. Man, it doesn't sound bad either. Something I lust for one day.
Yeah, one day. You gotta have a Bronco first,
Bruh. God. Yeah, well, that's enough of that. I'm telling you, this is my year. We'll have more to share on the Blaney build later. Stop laughing at me. All right. Now let's talk about the BS Eliminator.
The BS Eliminator is a system of our parts that work together to provide you with great steering while eliminating bump steer.
True. Yep. You know, it includes our Heim steer, our rise bracket, and adjustable track bar. Depending on the size lift you have and what year Bronco, it may also require a drop bracket at the frame.
Some people will also want to add our knuckle drill kit and heavy-duty adjustable track bar end.
True. Yep. It's good add-ons. You know what? We're always striving to give you guys the most complete system possible. And on that note, these systems are specifically engineered to use a factory pitman arm.
Factory pitman arm.
Right.
Most lift kits come with a drop pitman arm, or you need to add one later. When did that change?
Well, you know, just like everything else, we're continually improving our products, and the BS Eliminator moves your steering linkage up on top of the knuckle. And when you do that, you have to ditch the drop pitman arm to, of course, get your steering angles correct.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Well, that's how we had to do silver.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, that's how Hobby's done too. Why Duffs? Have you ever hit a bump in the road and the steering wheel reacted to it? Did it make the Bronco veer left or right or even just a little? Ever wonder if that bump was bigger, if you would still have control of your Bronco? If you answered yes to any of this, then you've got bump steer, and it's preventing you from truly enjoying your Bronco. And for you guys with a lot of horsepower, remember, bump steer applies to acceleration too. So you better be confident in your steering setup.
So are there any cons to Heim steer?
Well, you know, actually nothing functionally, but check with your state inspectors in regards to using Heim joints in your steering linkage. It also needs to be checked after every wheeling trip, and the jam nuts must always be tight.
Very true.
Yeah.
We still get a few people asking about putting their steering stabilizers back on.
Right.
After the Heim steer.
That's true. Yeah. Well, you know, most of you aren't going to need it. So you may have needed it before the BS Eliminator, but you won't with a properly aligned Bronco. But if you really like that old school look, you just really like having a steering stabilizer, you can still use it. You'll need to source your own U-bolts to attach it to the drag link. A place like Rural King or Tractor Supply should have them.
I know we started the No BS kit for the Duck Tough lifts, but rumor is around the shop from the piles of parts that it's you've expanded.
Well, yeah, actually, we have. This setup is so dang popular, we are going to start offering it as an upgrade option when you buy any of our suspensions from 2.5 up to 5.5 inches.
And you'll save $70 if you buy the BS Eliminator kit versus piecing all those things together separately later.
That's right. That's a pretty good savings, too. Hey, did you guys see that sweet email that went out last night? No? Well, if you aren't subscribed to our email list, you'll want to be, because we occasionally send out news on product releases, upcoming events, and what's happening around the shop.
Check the link in the description for information on how to subscribe.
So, how about we get this drawing going?
What people have been waiting for anyway.
True. So we're going to go ahead and draw 3 winners for the 2020 Bronco calendar from ClassicBroncos.com. For those of you who liked, commented, and shared episode 2 of Humpdays with Monster Mike. We've already got all you guys preloaded in here. Susie's going to draw and see who wins.
Okay. Let's see. We've got Stuart Dorman.
All right. Congrats, Stuart. Yeah. Heck yeah. That guy's got trail doors.
Check
Doesn't he?
it up.
Yeah. Stuart's got trail doors, don't you, Stuart? Duff trail doors.
Jeremy Holst.
Nice. Congrats, Jeremy. Awesome. Thanks for commenting, sharing, all that good stuff.
And Jeff Breedlove.
Heck yeah, Jeff. Right on.
Okay.
Haven't seen Jeff in a while. Maybe Supercell?
Well, I think we'll see a lot of people at Supercell.
Yeah, no
I was
doubt.
going to say, since registration's already open and it's going to be a gangbuster year.
Definitely. You know,
So.
and for the next week, we have 3 more calendars. So this time, we're making it up. Post a picture of your Bronco in the comments on this post, and be sure to check out classicbroncos.com for the best forum on the net for all your Bronco tech builds and news.
So before we go, don't forget to check us out on other social media. On Instagram, Zach and I are always looking for rigs that have our Duff products installed.
Yep.
Hit us up at James Duff Broncos. Just last week we had Brian and
Yeah, Dan Bastian.
Dan Bastian sent us MS 2020s in action on their Bronco 2s, out going crazy in the snow. So we've also got a special deal that we're working on with Super Celebration tie-in. So registration just opened. It's
Yeah.
gonna be huge.
Yep. Yeah, and also check out the Bronco Garage on YouTube. We give you the lowdown on how to install the best products for your Bronco and tackle the various aspects of owning one. We have some really great content that covers the James Duff steering systems as well as our suspension components.
So that's a wrap for this week's Hump Days with Monster Mike. Next week we'll be digging into our full-size solid axle swap stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We've got pallets of stuff back here ready to go. Stages 1 and 2 are already on the website, and
Yep, ready
3
to
and
sell.
4.
Yep, they're coming.
Yeah, they'll be up next.
That's right. Yep.
So
We'll see you all next Wednesday for episode 4 of Hump Days with Monster Mike. Thanks again. We'll catch you guys next time.
Monster Mike.
Whatever, you're still not taller than me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole foot.
I don't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.